Okay, so just to sort of get an appreciation of what drummers do, we're going to try a little activity. So can you guys put your Chromebooks on the ground gently? So I'm just going to do a few simple rhythms. I know that a lot of you guys aren't musicians and maybe you've never done something like this before. Don't worry about it. We're just going to see what we can do. So I'm going to demonstrate some rhythms. So I'm just going to play it on my lap. Not super loud. Don't hurt yourself. Just nice and gentle. So I'll do some and then repeat after me. So let's start simple. Yeah. Cool. Let's see if we can double that. So good. Now can we do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. Cool. Now drummers usually don't do that. They usually don't just play a straight rhythm like that. So they might do. Let's try that. Cool. Okay. So let's have this half of the room. You guys on? Yeah. So we're just gonna do simple quarter notes. So keep that going, and then you guys, everyone else on top of that is gonna try da, 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 da. So take a minute. Yeah. Good. Okay. Cool. So yeah, in order to do that, you guys sort of have to listen to what they're doing to make sure you're maintaining the tempo and not going too fast or too slow, slowing down. So you have to keep within their beat. So now let's do the opposite. So you guys who did that rhythm, just do. And now you guys, everyone else. Okay, cool. So every individual person was only doing one thing. You guys weren't trying to do two different things at once. Now we're going to talk a little bit about polyrhythms. And this is closer to what drummers do. They're usually doing a lot of different crazy things at the same time. So do you guys know what the word poly means?
Multiple.
Yeah, poly just means multiple. So polyrhythms means multiple rhythms happening at once. So this is a little bit tricky. If you guys can do this, I'll be pretty impressed. So there's different ways to think about this. I tried this with a couple friends and they had some trouble. But let's see if just in your left hand, just get a quarter note going. Good. So now, think about it like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. So it's in sets of 3. And see if you can make the first one a little harder. Accent. 1, 2, 1. Okay, so stop for a second. So right now we're basically playing a group of 3. So 1, 2, 3. Except you're hitting every beat. So now, 1. Think about that. 1, 2, 3. So we can break that beat down into 3 parts like we did in one hand, and in the other hand, we're going to try to break it down into 2 parts. So it'll be like this. 1, 2, 3. Get that going. And then in the other hand, we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is very hard. And then you can do 4 in one hand and 3 in the other. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Not even a lot of musicians can't do this.
Teach them the sentence. Do they know the sentence? Wash the car and wax it. That's all
I don't know that.
Wash the car and wax it. Wash the car and wax it. Wash the car and wax it. It kind of helps you.
Let's try that. So you got to get this going. 1. And then let's all say while we're doing this, wash the car and wax it. Wash the car and wax it. Wash the car and wax it. Join it. Let's do this together. Wash the car and wax it.
Wash the car and wax it. Wash the car.
Now instead of saying it, see if you can play that with your right hand. Play that rhythm. It's hard. Yeah. Yeah. So So your other hand that's supposed to keep a steady beat naturally wants to do something different. It'll slow down or speed up and you get lost. It's not easy to do, but that's just a little look into what drummers do. And they're not always doing something like that. But usually their left hand and their right hand will be doing completely different things, playing different instruments. So it's a very cool instrument. I'm jealous of drummers and I wish I was good at it and I wish I could demonstrate the drum set. That's just a little look into what they do.